Do you hear the ticking? What are you doing here? What? I'm just doing your introduction for you. Get out. This is my video. My video, not yours. What? I'm trying. Get out. You're no fun. You're no fun. You're nothing without me. Forget you. Believe this guy? So sorry about that, guys. Completely unprofessional. You know how twins can be sometimes. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another reputized video. The House with a Clock in Its Walls, starring Jack Black, Cate Blanchett, and Owen Vaccaro, is all about this orphan named Lewis who stays with his uncle who happens to be a warlock. And this house, the house that they stay at, is magical. This movie is pretty much a fantasy type. I'd kind of compare it to Goosebumps a little bit, and I'll explain why here later. But it was really good. I thought the character build-up was really excellent. Between Jack Black and Cate Blanchett, I thought their chemistry was just hilarious. They would bicker every now and then. Owen Vaccaro did a pretty good job. The only thing that took me out of it, though, was when he would weep. There was a lot of scenes where, they try to make you kind of feel for this character because he lost his mom and dad. I get it. To any child, losing their parents is life-crushing, especially at that age. He's 10 years old in this movie. But the way they played him off, whenever they would have him cry or weep, it kind of took me out of it. And it just, I couldn't get invested in the character when he would do it. Because, the way he would do it, I don't know, I've seen better weeping from other actors. But this actor here couldn't really pull it off for me. He was a good actor whenever he wasn't weeping or crying or anything like that. So I'm not bashing him completely. Like I said, there's great character build-up, great chemistry, the lighting, the cinematography, everything, the music. They had some old school 60s and 70s, I believe, music mixed in with the score. So I thought that was pretty good. The story felt a little familiar. It's one of those, okay, well, this bad witch that used to own this house had this whole scheme put together to end the world. You see end of the world type movies all the time, but this one wasn't your typical one, but it still was the same scenario that has been told in other movies. But again, I'm not bashing it. I still thought it was pretty good. It was good for the kids. So it wasn't one of those end of the world type movies that you couldn't bring the kids to. When I went and seen this in theaters with my friends, there was plenty of kids there, and plenty of them enjoyed it. And I don't blame them. I thought it was a pretty good family fun film. This shocked me here. When I found out who directed this, my mouth dropped. Eli Roth. He's the guy that did the Hostel movies, The Green Inferno, Death Wish, more horror and action type movies. And then he goes from doing those movies to a family movie. So I thought that was pretty interesting. When his name popped up as director, I was like this. He did a pretty good job. For a family movie, I guess he could be the next director to say, oh, he's a man of many talents. Just like Robert Rodriguez, just like Chuck Russell. So, yeah, this movie pretty much proves that. The editing was nicely done. It wasn't choppy, of course. Being a family-friendly film, it wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow. The movie, all in all, felt goosebumpy. By the third act, once everything was revealed, you see all these pumpkins coming to life. You see all these mannequins coming to life. It's like supernatural. You even see a dummy at one point. And to me, it felt too goosebumpish. Like I said, I'm not knocking it, but it felt a lot like Goosebumps by the time the third act hit. The pros, it was a wonderful family-friendly film. It is a movie that you can take the kids to. The cons, by the time the third act was revealed and the plot thickened, it just felt too familiar. Kind of like what a Mission Impossible villain would do. Or a James Bond movie. Even better, a James Bond movie. You have the villain explaining to the hero, to James Bond, everything that he's planning on doing. He's going to destroy the world by some extravagant way. Only in this movie is more supernatural based, but you get what I mean. But setting all that aside, it was really good. It's well paced. I'm going to give The House with a Clock in Its Walls a B+. And yes, as you can tell from my background, I'm getting ready for Halloween. I'm making those steps. 'Tis that season. So be prepared for some Halloween videos coming soon. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate this. Like, subscribe, and get reputized. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. Peace to Rip out.